Today we're going to be looking at 3 different tools that entice offers dealers to help them convert more leads from website visitors and drive them to a dealership showroom. The 3 tools that we're going to be looking at today are going to include LeadMaker. LeadMaker is our custom Visa incentive test drive offer technology. TradeMaker, which is our trade evaluation tool to help customers get their trade value on a dealership's website and then drive them to a dealership showroom for an appraisal. And then DealMaker. DealMaker is our digital retailing application that allows customers to configure their entire deal on their vehicle before visiting the dealership showroom for purchase. So first of all, let's take a look at LeadMaker. LeadMaker first presents a Visa incentive offer to customers when they arrive to the dealership's website. This entrance notification is only going to be shown once during the customer's visit. They have the opportunity to dismiss this entrance notification a few different ways. Number one, by clicking the Back to Website button up in the upper left-hand corner of the entrance notification itself. We also have a close button in the upper right-hand corner. There is a close box near the Visa incentive image. And then we have the whole area outside of the entrance notification itself. If a customer clicks on any area around that, it is going to close the entrance notification. And at the moment that the entrance notification closes, an adaptive icon tab is going to appear on the bottom left-hand side of the dealership's website. That is where the Visa incentive offer will be accessible when the customer visits different pages of the site. The reason that we have LeadMaker set up in the way that we do is we want to be very cognizant of the customer's experience while they're browsing your website looking for the information that they came to look for. And we don't want to interrupt that browsing experience and force them to leave the dealership's website. So we're very tasteful in the way that we present the Visa incentive offer. You also have a lot of customization features such as the messaging that you want to use to present this Visa incentive. In this scenario, we are using it part of our Shopper Express package, which includes the customer to get an express test drive offer, or we can bring the car directly to them with a $25 express test drive. They can schedule their test drive right in the technology itself. Again, it does show the fully customized Visa incentive offer to the customer as well. Now, when I close the offer, again, by clicking anywhere outside the site or any of the other options there, you can see that it's going to pop up on the bottom left-hand corner of the website. And then after 3 seconds, it's going to automatically minimize to what we call a nano tab. The nano tab is going to allow a customer to open up that offer at any point during their visit by taking their mouse and putting it anywhere near that nano tab or tapping anywhere near it on a mobile device. I get close to it, it's going to pop out that Visa incentive offer, or we're going to let the customer know that they can receive a $25 Visa reward card and there's no purchase necessary. To get the offer, they just have to click the Get Offer button. Now to close this, of course, they can click the close icon here in the upper right-hand corner. They can close the bigger icon close button, or they can just scroll up on the dealership's website. At any point, that's going to automatically dismiss the offer. It's going to minimize itself back into a nano tab, which then will be accessible once a customer puts their mouse near that. If they click the Get Offer button, it's going to open up our submission window where they can actually submit a lead and register for the express test drive offer at any point. And that's going to open up directly on whatever page that the customer happens to be on during their visit. Now, there's other ways that we can customize the entrance notification and the entire LeadMaker solution. Number one is we can limit what pages that the Visa incentive is going to show up on your dealership website. So we can exclude any specific pages, or we can set it up just to include whatever pages you would like that Visa incentive offer to show up. We can also exclude based on the customer's physical location and the device location, utilizing location services services in the browser itself. So that's going to work on a desktop device or a mobile device, and we can set the parameters of that geofence any way that you would like. If you want to go out just a mile from your dealership showroom and just exclude anybody that's very close to your dealership, we can do that, or we can extend that out to 10 miles or 20 miles. If you only want to incentivize customers that are further away from your dealership's showroom to further drive incremental traffic to your showroom. Once the customer does register for the Visa incentive offer, we're going to track the device that was registered, and we're going to prevent that Visa incentive offer to be present on that tracked device. If a customer does attempt to register a second time on a different device, we utilize the customer's specific information, their name, phone number, email address, to prevent a second registration. Of course, the customer could utilize different information to try to register for that and abuse the generosity of this program. However, at the point of redemption, where we are getting ready to send the customer that customized Visa card, if there is a matching physical address where we're going to send that Visa, we're going to notify the user to let them know that this customer has already received a Visa incentive and would not qualify for it under our terms and conditions. But you also would have the opportunity to override that if you chose to. So I'm going to go ahead and take a moment and register for the Visa incentive so you can see how we enrich the lead for the customer as the customer goes through the process. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click the Get Offer button. That's going to open up our submission window. The submission window is going to further explain the program, why we're doing the $25 Visa incentive, what they need to do. We do it in a very brief explainer video, the first one being only 41 seconds long. I'm going to go ahead and play that for you right now.
Shopping for a car should be rewarding, and our goal is to make it that way. Just for considering our dealership for your next new or pre-owned vehicle, we want to reward you with a special incentive, a $25 Visa reward card, free of charge, no purchase necessary. Use your Visa reward card to shop, pay bills, travel, and more. Your Visa reward card can be used everywhere Visa debit cards are accepted worldwide. It's our way of saying thank you for choosing us. To register for your Visa reward card, complete this online form with your name, phone number, and email address. Shopping for a car should be rewarding, and with a free Visa reward card just for considering our dealership, it is.
Once that explainer video completes, customer can register for that Visa incentive by putting their first name, last name, email address, and phone number. Again, the messaging around the Visa incentive to the customer, you can modify any way that you want. You can utilize any dollar value you want for the Visa. We have found that the $25 Visa incentive really is kind of the sweet spot. But of course, you can experiment and change it at any point that you want. Once I have all the information on that submission form, I click the Get Offer button. That is when we're going to test to make sure the customer hasn't previously registered. We let the customer know that they are confirmed. They have registered for the Visa incentive offer. We have another explainer video that kind of shows what the customer can do next if they choose.
Congratulations! You have successfully registered for our free Visa reward card offer. Shortly, you will receive an email containing your offer redemption certificate with step-by-step instructions on how to receive your personalized Visa reward card. Before your visit, please complete the advanced registration by clicking the Next button below and tell us more about your visit. Or if you prefer not to share any additional information, you can click Skip and print your offer redemption certificate now. Thank you for registering, and we look forward to your visit.
So the goal with this is to try to enrich that lead, engage the customer in more shopping behavior, such as letting them know that they can get their car's value right now through Kelley Blue Book. So it's a great segue into learning about what they're currently driving. We limit the make, or we default the make to the make that you sell, which in many cases is going to make that a little bit faster. Let's go ahead and pick a Sienna. All the information there. It's going to default to specific mileage and zip code to make the process a little bit faster. Once we have that information, we have the customer within one click let us know about the condition of their vehicle. There is other information that's available to the customer to have them engage in more deal exploration activities. This is where we present the value to the customer. This is what we call our trade advisor gauge. We have the selected condition of the vehicle right here. We have the fair value all the way to excellent, so we have a nice range. The customer can look at the different valuation of the vehicle by selecting the different levels. Once they're comfortable and they have the value that they think is correct, take it to the next step. We ask them what vehicle they're considering next. This is where we're going to limit to the manufacturers that you sell. And the customer can select the year, make, model. They can also add additional information if they choose. We also ask the customer to provide their physical address. Now, this is going to help out in a couple different ways. Number one, the more information that we're able to get from the customer into your CRM, once the customer gets to the dealership, we're going to be able to collapse the time around what the customer is looking to accomplish during their visit. And we're going to make sure that the data that we capture is going to be good quality data. So every address that a customer can enter into the system is going to be fully USPS validated. And we have a way to do this within a very few keystrokes and clicks to get that accurate data. So usually within just a few keystrokes, our system is going to utilize the location of the device and is going to serve up what they're going to expect to be the appropriate address. So they select that. It's going to know whether it needs an apartment number or suite number, and it's going to completely fill out the rest of the information with all accurate information. Now, the customer also has the opportunity to schedule an appointment right in the system. So this is where they can schedule an appointment for their test drive. All this information is going to come right into your CRM through an ADF XML. Now the process is complete. We do have one more explainer video to explain what the customer must do next to receive the Visa incentive.
Now that you have completed your registration, please follow these simple steps to receive your Visa reward card. 1. Print the Visa redemption certificate or save it to your mobile device. 2. Visit our dealership showroom at your convenience. 3. Meet with a sales manager. You'll receive a visit confirmation email confirming your mailing address, and your Visa reward card will be delivered within 7 to 10 days. Remember, shopping for a car should be rewarding, and with a free Visa reward card just for considering our dealership, it is.
I can complete the process by clicking the Yes Complete button. Now this is where we're going to present what we call our redemption certificate. The redemption certificate is really designed to tie the online experience to the offline experience, or what happens in your dealership showroom. We want to make sure that we're providing a great experience for the customer and also for your sales team as well. So a customer would print this off or bring it in on a mobile device. It's going to present this Visa incentive offer on the top portion of the redemption certificate. It's going to include the customer's name, their email address, their phone number, and then if they also included their address, we're going to put that in there, and their appointment date, appointment time. We have the disclosure for the Visa incentive right here, letting the customer know a little bit more information about the Visa incentive. Then we use our incentive advisor gauge here, which shows off what dollar amount the customer registered for. We include their redemption ID number right in here, their first name, their last name, their phone number, and then also the date of registration. This is a dynamic QR code, so from any mobile device, you can just open up your camera. It'll recognize this as a QR code and ask if you want to go to that URL. This will bring that person directly to the redemption ID or the redemption portal and pull up that individual customer so you can complete the redemption very quickly. In addition to having the Visa incentive on the redemption certificate, we're also going to include information about the trade itself. So we have the trade advisor gauge here. We have the customer selected condition. We've got the overall value range from fair all the way to excellent and where that kind of fits in between there. We show all the different values. This has really been specifically designed and has proven to be very effective at justifying the actual cash value versus the book value of the vehicle. So once a customer comes in, the vehicle gets physically appraised, and let's say that in some cases that the actual cash value is less than fair value. We're able to show why the vehicle might be less than fair value based on the information that the vehicle has, such as the condition or reconditioning needed. We have some specific word tracks on the bottom of this redemption certificate, including the dynamic values from fair all the way to excellent, and then all of the options that were included in the configuration. So it's a great way to present the vehicle value to the customer, and then also we tie it back to the actual negotiation or justification of the trade value when the customer's in the showroom, utilizing a strong third-party brand like KBB. So that is a Lead Maker. I do want to show you one thing real quick, is the email notification that the customer is going to receive once the customer registers for the incentive. So as part of Lead Maker, we have a full automated email marketing system that is going to present that is going to automatically email the customer a lot of different information. All of these email templates are designed specifically to be responsive to a mobile device. They look great on a mobile device. We include an animated gift of a video, which would click through to that video, again, letting the customer know what's next to get the Visa incentive. We include the customized Visa incentive verbiage, and then step by step what they must do to register or to receive that Visa incentive. So very well communicated to the customer. And then we also include a URL link back to that redemption certificate so they can see that information. And then the automated email marketing system, we have specific emails that go out to customers at specific points, such as soon as they register for the Visa incentive. Once they visit the dealership showroom, we have a shipment notification, address verification that goes out. Once the customer activates the card, we have a review request that goes out that includes a one-click link to your Google page for a customer to complete an online review. And then we have an automated drip marketing campaign that's going to send out periodic emails at specific time frames throughout that first 60 days. And all of that, of course, will cease once the customer actually visits the dealership showroom and goes through the redemption process. So that is that's Lead Maker, and now we're going to jump into Trade Maker and take a closer look at the trade evaluation tool that we supply to our dealers. So Trade Maker actually has a few different interfaces that are available, and they're all designed to engage the customer at different points during their website visit. So the first thing that we have is what we call our adaptive icon tab for Trade Maker. That's going to present the trade evaluation opportunity at any point on any page on your dealership's website. So you want to check your car's value. We can help get your value. A customer can open up Trade Maker. And again, that's going to open up on whatever page that the customer is on, giving you quick and easy access without moving the customer to a different page on your site, interrupting their browsing experience, or in many cases, like other technologies, is going to push them off of your site onto that company's website. So this is going to be this is a plugin that's designed specifically to keep the customer on your dealership's website and provide a great user experience and provide them really strong data around their trade evaluation. So that's the first way that you can engage with the trade evaluation. The second is what we call our Trade Maker banner. And we have a few different ways that you can incorporate Trade Maker banner on your website. First of all is this is the first version of Trade Maker banner. And it's an adaptive type, it has an adaptive a text box that has a type ahead feature. They'll automatically try to match directly to the customer's request just by typing a little bit of information. Usually just by typing in the year and then the model, it's automatically going to filter the list to all matching vehicles, and then a customer can select their vehicle. So in this case, 2014 Camry LE. It's going to open up the interface. It's going to preload all of that information. It's going to automatically select a mileage and a zip code based on the device location and the year of the vehicle. The goal here is to make it as quick as possible to go through the process and allow the customer to get the information that they're looking for. Again, they can select their value. And then here's where we're going to present the opportunity to convert to a lead. Now, this information is going to be presented to the customer to let them know that we need to get their contact information so we can send them a copy of their completed Blue Book value report and they can get value. Now, we also include the Visa incentive in this area right here if the customer hadn't previously registered for it. If they have, it's not going to be visible like in this scenario here. So now for me, I can enter my information, complete the process. Again, we're going to try to get the customer to provide more information, such as scheduling an appointment for an appraisal. We utilize our address technology to get to a customer's physical location very easily. Schedule an appointment date. Let's say I want to come in on Saturday at 1 p.m. We ask them what vehicle they're considering buying next, or the customer can skip at any point. We provide the value. We match it up to a similar looking vehicle. We show all the featured pre-selected options. The customer can select and see how that the different condition levels is going to change the value of the vehicle, and we're going to complete the process. In this case, we're not including the Visa incentive in the certificate. However, we are including the full trade advisor gauge and information about that trade. Additionally, if I go back to the website, you'll be able to see how other ways that we can incorporate TradeMaker into your dealership's website and to your process. Number one, we can go to a search results page. We can pop in the banner right up on top, giving the customer quick and easy access to trade evaluation data right on the SRP. Or we can pop over into a vehicle detail page, and we could pop up our other version of the TradeMaker banner, which is a minified version of it. We can fully customize this any way that you want to utilize it. And again, the most important part is that the customer can just quickly type in a year and a model and then select the process. It'll pre-fill it out. And you can see just how quick it really is for a customer just to get right to the point where we're going to convert that customer into a lead. Another thing I want to point out, which I haven't yet, is everything that you see in red in this interface can be fully customized to any color to match your dealership's website theme, to really make it part of your dealership's website and part of your dealership's branding. The other way that we can utilize TradeMaker for dealership websites is on a specific page on a dealership's website. So for example, if you have a Get Trade Value page that you can link down from any of the drop downs or from banners on your homepage or banners any place on your site, and you want to direct customers to this, you can also use this in digital marketing. So you can use this as a digital marketing campaign to drive traffic to this page. And one of the things that we've done is we've added that same technology in our TradeMaker banner right into this interface itself. So if a customer just wants to type this in instead of selecting from drop downs, they can do that by putting any of this information in. It'll pre-select it. Again, add the mileage and year, which customer can change if they choose, and then just kind of complete the process until we get to the point where we're going to convert that customer into a lead. And finally, I want to share with you a newer feature of TradeMaker banner, and that is our Express Cash Offer. Express Cash Offer allows you to have a customer get their trade value, book value of their vehicle right in the application instantly, and then within just moments get an Express Cash Offer from you, the dealership. This technology allows you to determine what value you want to place on a vehicle. It's not going to be dependent on any type of algorithms or machine learning or any other data that's going to be put into what that value is. With a lot of the providers in the marketplace right now, programmatically putting a value on a vehicle, that's going to put really everybody on an equal level playing field. This technology, this use case allows you to have a competitive advantage over any of your competition that might be using any of that automated valuation software. Let me share with you what I mean by that. So if I go to our Express Cash Offer, we do use a brief video to explain how this Express Cash Offer works and how the steps are presented to a customer. I'll go ahead and play this for you now.
Selling your car should be easy, and our goal is to make it that way. With Express Cash Offer, in just minutes, you can receive a real offer that's good for 7 days, no matter the make, model, or mileage. And we'll buy your car, even if you don't buy from us. To get started, just follow these simple steps. 1. Tell us about your vehicle. You'll immediately receive your vehicle's book value, and in a matter of minutes, you'll receive your Express Cash Offer. 2. Confirm your vehicle's condition. Schedule an appointment for a quick vehicle inspection to confirm your Express Cash Offer. 3. Cash out or trade in. Receive your check or use your Express Cash Offer towards the purchase of a new or used vehicle. Plus, you can get more when trading. Receive up to 6% more in sales tax savings. And if you register here, you can receive a special Express Cash Offer bonus, a $100 Visa reward card. Remember, selling your car should be easy. And with Express Cash Offer, it is.
So with Express Cash Offer, a customer can get their trade value instantly, and in the matter of just a few moments, they can get an actual value that you are in control of. As soon as a customer completes this process, you're going to get a notification, and we can set up that notification to go to any of your team members that you'd like to be in charge of replying to that customer with what your cash offer is, or any additional questions that you might have to be able to provide them that cash offer. So step 1, very simple, tell us about your vehicle. Step 2, confirm your vehicle's condition by visiting the dealership for a quick vehicle inspection. And then number 3, cash out or trade in. So we explain to the customer the benefits of trading their vehicle versus cashing out, but it also gives you the opportunity to provide that. And then we include the TradeMaker tool directly on the cash offer page. Some of our dealerships like the idea of utilizing a custom Visa incentive as an additional value that can be placed if a customer trades their vehicle in or sells the vehicle to the dealership, but that is completely optional. That's something that you could choose to offer or not choose to offer. With all of our technology, it's something that can be utilized and tailored to your use case. We can also take that $100 Visa incentive and utilize our geofence features the exact same way, where we can incentivize customers outside a specific area from your dealership, and then show them that $100 Visa incentive versus showing everybody. But the process is going to be exactly the same, where I can just start the process by entering the year and the make and the model. I can select that information, select a condition, and then this is where I capture that information. So you can completely go through that process there. So now we're going to jump into DealMaker. DealMaker is a digital retailing application that allows customers to completely configure their deal from either a search results page, listing, or an individual VDP. Now, there's 3 main components of DealMaker. Number 1 is our DealMaker button where a customer can engage or start the process. Number 2 is our DealMaker interface, where the customer actually goes through the application and engages in that deal exploration on your website. And then number 3 is the DealMaker report, or the DealMaker deal sheet that kind of comprises the entire deal that has been configured. Again, all of this is designed to get the customer into your dealership showroom to complete the process. Our aspect of digital retailing is really allowing a customer to explore what it looks like to put a deal together, so they can do their comparisons of different vehicles that is at your physical location, and really learn about the different leasing programs, the different incentives, how the price of the vehicle is going to affect the down payment, how the price of the vehicle is going to affect the payment, how the down payment is going to affect the down payment, and really allow them to explore different deals versus other technologies in the marketplace that are really designed specifically to be a checkout. So those technologies, in my opinion, is really designed to take the customer from the point that they're ready to purchase the vehicle and then complete the transaction, where ours is really designed to be part of that deal exploration or the shopping of the vehicle on your website, and really tying that into what that next step is. And the next step being that they're going to come to your dealership, they're going to take a test drive of the vehicle, and then they're going to complete their transaction. Or this does put you in a position to be able to engage in that shopping activity and then move into a true delivery to the customer's physical address for test drive and for the ultimate delivery. And that's all built into the process flow of DealMaker. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to engage the customer with our DealMaker payment buttons. Our goal with this is to provide a real payment that's been configured for every vehicle in your dealership's inventory, and present a real payment, a loan payment and a lease payment. These are dynamic based on if it's a new or used vehicle. All of the configurations that we have set up for your dealership is how we're going to calculate these individual payments. So every vehicle is going to automatically have a live calculated payment for all the inventory on your lot. This is really designed to create some curiosity instead of having that buy it now button, which will create some hesitation on whether a customer actually wants to go in and buy that. The other online retailing applications, websites, Amazon, Walmart, that buy it now really is designed is when the customer is ready to take that next step, they take that next step. We really want to create some engagement on your website to allow the customer to go through some of this deal exploration. So we create some curiosity. So 366, tell me more about that 366. That's going to open up the DealMaker interface right on that page on your dealership's website. And then, again, we have a good use of video to explain how the DealMaker process works. We do it in a very short way. This is less than a minute long. I'll play the video for you now.
Congratulations on finding a vehicle you want. All you need to do now is select how you want to pay for it. With our Configure Your Deal feature, we can provide you with options. By clicking Next below, you can customize your individual payment by selecting from different payment options, including financing and leasing. Select your desired finance or lease term. Adjust your down payment. Even research all the available offers, rebates, and incentives, and then apply them to your deal. You can get a personalized trade-in value from Kelley Blue Book right here. Plus, get all the taxes and fees so there are no surprises when you're ready to complete your purchase. Easily schedule an appointment, so when you're ready to buy, you can be in and out in 1 hour or less. To get started, just click the Next button below. Shopping for a vehicle should be fun, and with Configure Your Deal, it is.
With DealMaker, you have a lot of customization features. Of course, the entire interface will be a theme color that you choose. The video will be built to match, featuring your manufacturer vehicle. You can change the messaging throughout the interface. Once a customer starts with providing their information, we're going to go through the next step. The first one being getting a trade value, so they can select a year, make, model, trim. It automatically selects the mileage and the zip code, making this a very fast process. The customer can then select the condition of their vehicle. And again, you can really start to see the consistencies of how we've created this suite of website plugins. We share the value of the vehicle. We match it to a vehicle that looks similar to their vehicle. They can change the condition of the vehicle and see the gauge change. And we can apply this to the deal. We ask the customer to let us know in a customized message, let us know what they owe on their specific vehicle. So let's say in this case I owe $14,000. Customer then has the ability really to configure this deal any way that they want to. Number one, they can change the term. They can also change their credit score. They can change the down payment, and then each of those things, the customer can see how that's going to affect the overall payment of the vehicle. Information icon right by the payment itself is going to show all the details of the payment. Customer also have the ability to flip from a finance deal to a lease deal and see how that's going to affect the overall payment. Customer can select different trade values and see how that's going to affect the payment until they get it dialed in. They can add their taxes and tag fee. This is going to be accurate to the individual customer. And then we can also look at available offers that are either has been applied or what could be applied. In this case, it does look like we have a military rebate or a college grad that could be applied. I can learn more by hovering over the question mark icon, providing more information about the incentive itself. If I feel like I qualify for that, I can add that to the deal. It's going to reduce the overall price and reduce my monthly payment. Once I get this configured in a way that I feel comfortable, I can complete the process by we request the customer to schedule an appointment. Again, we use our address technology. Say I want to come in Saturday at, let's say, 1 o'clock again. Complete the process here, and then this is where we're going to present that deal sheet to the customer. Of course, we would have presented the Visa incentive to this customer to drive that test drive, express test drive offer. We have all the information around the trade itself with our trade incentive, our trade advisor, trade incentive, and then all the values for their trade-in itself. And then up here you can see this is our deal advisor, the customer's monthly payment, the down payment, the term that they selected, their credit score that they selected, and all of those. So again, this is something that's designed specifically to have the customer bring this in to the dealership by printing it. If they do print this works in a very customer-friendly way and salesperson-friendly way when the customer brings this into the showroom where it's going to actually print each section on an individual page. So you can kind of think about how this can be incorporated into the sales process in your dealership showroom. If you want to learn more about the trade or justify the trade value, looking at this sheet here, it shows the different values, different things about the individual vehicle to qualify for these different values, the overall range, where the customer's value fits in that, and then some custom disclosures here. This also includes all the information about how this deal was calculated. So it will show what lender was selected, the lender program, the amount financed, even the plate fee, all the dealership fees, lien fees, registration fees, lemon law fee. All is fully customized to the individual dealership and to the individual customer. A great way to be able to really pre-negotiate a deal and have a customer have a great overall experience at the dealership. So in addition to that, if I open up my email, you'll be able to see how we present these email notifications to the customer. You can see so I have a personalized deal configuration for me with the vehicle that I'm interested in with the VIN number. Here's a link back to that redemption certificate or deal sheet. Here's the information about the trade. And then here's the information about the vehicle that they're considering purchasing. Here's the information about the trade itself. And again, when a customer sees this specifically on a mobile device, it's a great overall experience. It's fully responsive to that that mobile device as well as our redemption certificate. I can kind of give you a quick preview by opening this up in a mobile device. You can see how this would look on a mobile device. It shuffles it in a little bit different order. It makes the advisor gauges a little bit larger, from the deal advisor through the trade advisor. Again, just creates an overall great experience for the customer. I'm going to wrap up with that. I appreciate you taking the time to learn a little bit more about the different plugins that we offer dealerships, from LeadMaker, our custom Visa incentive, to TradeMaker, our trade evaluation tool, DealMaker, our digital retailing application. And you can really start to see how this really provides a great customer experience that is fully integrated and seamless with your dealership's website. A lot of benefits. I'd love to have the opportunity to schedule a personalized demonstration of all of our technology for your dealership. If you're interested in that, please send me an email directly to david@entice.com. I'd be more than happy to set up a personalized presentation for any one of these products. Thank you very much for staying tuned in.